What's up, everybody? How everyone's doing today? We're going to talk about Florida taxes. Ron DeSantis, it's been going around the word saying he's going to get rid of taxes and eliminate it once and for all. Is that really going to happen? Is that really going to happen in Florida? So, right now, Florida lawmakers will not pursue DeSantis' agenda on property tax reform. Well, why is that? Well, taxes bring in billions of dollars every year, and how are you going to replace the system? How are you going to get the revenue to pay for public services like streets, fire department, police, schools? This is all connected. But at the same time, it's gone up so much, property taxes, and it's made everything so much harder in Florida, especially with how insurance has gone up more than double percent. HOA fees have gone up double in some cases if you own a condo. So everything has just gone up so much when it comes to owning property, townhouses. Everything has just gone up, and it's making things so much harder. So eliminating property taxes could really help out, and that's kind of where we're at. So when members of the Florida House Select Committee on Property Taxes will begin meeting later this month, they will not be considering Ron DeSantis' call to either eliminate or severely reduce the state property taxes. And, I would love for it to happen, but unfortunately, realistically, I don't see that happening. Toby Overdorf, he stated, he said, among concepts that will be reviewed by the committee, including increasing the state's homestead tax exemption that is currently $50,000 for most homeowners, and the portability amounts used in determining taxable value under state Save Our Home law. So this is an important thing. I really hope they do increase the homestead tax exemption. That's going to help people save money, and everyone likes to save money. And I think it's going to help stimulate the real estate market. Definitely make it more desirable for people to come to Florida and want to buy and invest in our beautiful state. Over here you can see I already highlighted that. Now look at this. This is very interesting. This is through AI. Nationally, median annual property tax payments rose by 23% between 2019 and 2023 from 2,480 to 3,045. However, the exact increase depends on your location, as rates vary significantly by state and local jurisdiction. For some homeowners, the increase was much more severe due to a substantial increase in home value after 2020. So, look at this, 23%. That's from 2019 to 2023, 23%. Taxes have, on a national level, gone up. So this is just insane. So is it really a good idea to own a home? Is it better to rent? That's a question you have to ask and answer yourself. And of course, here we go again. We're hearing from a lot of the constituents that people are feeling trapped in their homes again because of taxes. Obviously, yes, that's true. They have an unwillingness to sell. That's true as well. Especially as an investor, do you want to buy a home that's not homesteaded, pay all these taxes, maintenance, to have a renter in there, and to break even, or make just a little bit of money, or make no money? So that's kind of what's happening, and it's not a good thing. So Oberstdorf added that everything is on the table, but the DeSantis proposals will not be on the agenda, although Overdorf did not overly state as much. So yes, I get it, what's happening, but again, where is going to be the offset if they do get rid of property taxes, how they're going to make up that revenue and money? But then again, there is a lot of fraud, scandalous behavior with these politicians and how they spend the money too. We have to look at that. We continue to have conversations back and forth with executive team members. He said, adding, whatever policy we wind up doing has to keep in mind that Miami-Dade County is a very different from Liberty County or Baker County. Sure, it comes with population, taxes, the mill rate, all of that is very much different, and services provided in each county are different, that's for sure. So I think that property taxes have pinched a lot of people, and I think we got to do something about it, says Ron DeSantis, who will not be up for re-election next year due to term limits. So he's doing everything possible. All I will say to this is stay tuned. I already am working with folks. We are crunching numbers. We're doing all these different things, but you are going to have an opportunity to get this done in November of 2026. There's some comments down here. I really hope this happens. I really hope that property taxes are completely eliminated. It is just overwhelming, especially for older people that are on fixed incomes, and especially for the new homeowners, young guys and women alike, couples that want to buy these homes and they can't afford it because of the taxes. So this is just a short article. I'm going to leave a video also talking about Ron DeSantis. Please leave some comments, give a thumbs up. They're free, real estate's not. Thank you for watching and have a great day.
In trying to bid to wipe out property taxes, DeSantis is also talking about launching his own Doge effort to reduce costs. Give us the nuts and bolts of what this effort looks like.
Yeah, so the Doge effort started a little over a month ago. It's something that DeSantis is using to sort of gather information about local government spending. He's accused local governments here in Florida of, spending on things that are really unnecessary, frivolous spending. As many people know, there was this huge real estate boom here in Florida. That meant more property tax revenues. So he has accused local governments of not being good stewards of that money. So he is deploying auditors throughout the state to examine local finances.
And helping to lead that effort is a new CFO of the state who sounds like, quite the character.
Yes, that's right. The new CFO is named Golia. He was a state lawmaker. He's a big DeSantis loyalist, so he was rewarded with this position. He's going to have to actually run for it in 2026, so he's really trying to put his name out there. He calls himself a conservative pit bull. DeSantis calls him his fearless fiscal warrior. I saw him speak at a GOP fundraiser recently where he was talking about how he's politically incorrect and, he loves bacon and, freedom-loving Americans. So he is making quite the splash. Recently announced